In India, many people come to discuss things with me. And I sometimes say that half the people come because they say, I have a problem, I want to find a teacher. And then the other half come and say, I have a problem because I have a teacher. So it's not so simple. It's of course there are mostly really very wonderful qualified teachers, but not every teacher is suitable to the same person, any more than people fall in love with the same person. We all have our own karma to work out, and different teachers are more meaningful to different students. So you can't say this is the perfect teacher, go there. And of course there are certain teachers who shouldn't be teachers. I think the important thing is that one should not be too naive. And also one shouldn't be taken in by charisma. Because merely because someone is very charismatic doesn't necessarily mean that they are genuinely qualified. Even in the traditional texts, it say you should check up very carefully first. And His Holiness the Dalai Lama is always saying, what kind of behavior does that person have, not when they're sitting on their throne, but behind the scenes. I think especially, how do they treat ordinary people? Not big sponsors or important people, but just the ordinary people who are not going to be of any particular importance to them. How are they treated within that organization? And my Lama, when I asked him about a particularly controversial Lama who he knew very well, and asked him what he thought of him, he said, well, at that level, difficult to say. Wait 20 years and look at his students. Well, for myself, I didn't need to worry, because even though the moment I heard my Lama's name, I knew he was my Lama, so I completely contravened all my advice to other people. Nonetheless, he was a Buddha, so that was very fortunate. But for many people, I would say, look at this Lama's students. Would you want to be like that or not? And if you see that it's a very good and a very harmonious Sangha, and the people really are practicing well, and they're good people with good hearts, then you have a cause for trust.